All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. Well, DC, you better work quickly here because Frankie Edgar with that patented sprint to the octagon, I know you've taken a page out of his book.
It's a wrestling thing, Jay. Wrestlers want to get down to business, and that is what Frankie Edgar is all about. He is Jersey strong to his bone. Frankie is a guy that even when it looks like he's out of it, he can continue to press forward and get the goal accomplished. When he got dropped and hurt by Gray Maynard way back before he became champion, he was able to build himself back into that fight and secure a draw. And then the second time they fought, same thing, but he was the one that got the finish. They call him the little engine that could, because you can never tell Frankie Edgar there's something he can't do.
It was about 10 years ago he won the UFC lightweight championship in Abu Dhabi. Truly one of the fighters that embraced fighting at his natural weight before it was in vogue. The answer, Frankie Edgar, back in yet another big UFC spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jimmie Rivera. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Frankie the Edgar!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we go. 5 rounds for the UFC's Bantamweight Championship. Going to be very interesting to see how this title fight plays out. Putting in combination by Edgar.
Nice pass.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Getting them on here. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Rivera.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Oh, nice.
Nice kick there by Jimmie Rivera, really mixing it up. He's been largely a hand striker in recent fights, going back to the well with the kicks here tonight. And there's a takedown attempt.
Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Side control now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display. Oh, huge elbow. Entertaining scrap so far.
Take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. Into the nose, out to the mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, man, here we go with our second round. DC, Frankie Edgar and Jimmie Rivera. Punch to the body is blocked. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Hook to the body here, but strong defense to block the shot by Rivera. Try to establish that jab. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
3 minutes to go in round two. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, nice land there by Jimmie Rivera, who now closes the distance. This is as sharp as he has been on the feet in recent memory, you see. Big right hand there. Deep now. Edgar gets caught with that punch. So 57 total strikes and counting have landed for Frankie Edgar. Landing at a 54% clip tonight against Jimmie Rivera. Nice defense there, huge block. Takedown defense holds up. And that left hook landed on the button. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top of that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Oh, nice job to prevent the takedown. He scrambled to his feet.
Oh, hurt him. Another takedown land.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve 50,000. Hell, let's give them each 100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating.
Ready.
They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Looking to land the leg kick now. Rivera's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
That was nice strike.
That shot blocked by it. Ooh, big knee.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, that's a big hook there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Edgar's pass attempt denied.
Big ground and pound.
Rivera gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, so another strike targeting the fighter's thigh area. You see the visible bruising and really building that into the game plan methodically as the fight continues.
Well, he said it, John. He told us that he would keep his legs up and then he would change his target. Right now, the focus is on the leg and it's starting to pay dividends.
He's got him hurt here. Gets back to his feet. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. His misses are oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Final 30 seconds of this third round. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
right hand. Edgar gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, right into mount.
Edgar's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see. Oh, big shots raining down. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Right into side control. Rivera's back in full mount. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. He's having his way with him here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead.
Rivera gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, Superman punches through. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Rivera. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed to the point that neither one of you can fight a knockout. You better hope your parents are walking in and watch you guys do that with me. This is embarrassing. Learn to play the game.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He is absorbed.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Goes upstairs, gets a foot to the target. High kick lands.
Edgar's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Rivera gets lit up by that straight punch. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Overhand.
I don't know how many times.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left. Was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Jimmie Rivera!
All right, we have a new UFC bantamweight champion. This is a moment that every fighter dreams of, and he turns that dream into a reality here tonight.
It is the moment that we all wait